You know, King, you have to give Sheamus credit. The Celtic Warrior stepped up to fight Mark Henry when nobody else was willing to.
Oh, well, I certainly respect his bravery, but I also wonder if he knows exactly what he's gotten himself into. Mark Henry has become like a human wrecking ball, Cole.
Well, never before has Mark Henry been as dangerous as he is now. Wherever this behemoth of a man goes, destruction always seems to follow.
Well, of course, later on tonight, we have the historic main event featuring John Cena battling CM Punk to determine which superstar is the true, undisputed WWE champion.
And your special guest referee for that match? None other than the Game, Triple H.
Oh my gosh, that's going to be awesome. And Sheamus reverses it. You hear how his leg connected? Watch it. Ooh.
Drives the elbow down again.
Ouch! I hate to say it, Cole, but Mark Henry has turned into an absolute bully. There's no other way to put it.
I don't believe Mark Henry is a bully by any stretch of the imagination.
You don't?
Where I come from, a bully picks on people who are smaller than him. Mark Henry has not picked on people smaller than him. Case in point, Big Show, Kane, Kozlov. It's not like he's picking on puny guys. He's not picking on Rey Mysterio.
Well, in my eyes, Mark Henry has had guys down. He's had them beaten, but rather than end the match, he continues to hurt them. To me, that's a bully. Man, you have to wonder if Sheamus is strong enough to even get Mark Henry up into his Celtic cross if given the opportunity here.
I wouldn't put it past Sheamus. He has unbelievable strength, but for whatever reason he can't, there's plenty in the Celtic Warrior's arsenal that he can pull from.
Yeah, for some reason, I don't see Sheamus successfully wrapping those tree trunk Mark Henry calls legs up in a clover leaf.
Well, he could always resort to the Brogue Kick. We've seen Sheamus stop many a superstar in his tracks with that move over the years.
Yeah, that might work.
In an exclusive interview with WWE.com earlier this week, Mark Henry said, quote, "I like breaking people's legs because it's not temporary pain. The pain lasts a long time."
Are you kidding me? Mark Henry really said that, Cole?
Yes.
Well, if you ask me, that's the statement of a bully.
Well, Mark Henry did break the legs of Big Show, Kane, and Kozlov, and Johnny Curtis would have been next in his SmackDown debut if it wasn't for Sheamus.
How hard is it to hurt Mark Henry? I mean, you may daze him, you may stun him, but to hurt him like the way he hurts his opponents, it just isn't going to happen.
The man's a human demolition machine. I don't know if there's a man alive that can stop him at this point in his career.
And that's what scares me, Cole. This roll he's on doesn't seem to be slowing down at all.
Telegraphed, and Henry capitalizes.
Sheamus sneaks out of that one.
And I'm sure that was just pure instinct on Sheamus's part.
And Henry forces his way out. WWE Magazine out this month, and you'll find some interesting articles in there about all the superstars here in the WWE.
You know, I've been impressed by Sheamus for a long time. As long as he doesn't try to match strength with Mark Henry, he has a legitimate chance at walking away victorious here tonight.
I don't doubt that, King, but at the same time, he's in the ring with Mark Henry, a man who may very well be the most dangerous man in the history of WWE.
Yeah, and I know Mark Henry's track record of late. I'm just saying that Sheamus is also capable of inflicting pain inside that ring. And I should know, I've been on the receiving end of one of those Brogue Kicks. No, not again. Wait a minute.
Henry.
Oh, what a devastating move by Mark Henry.
Oh, look at this. Mark Henry going for that slam, but
Oh, what a Brogue Kick by Sheamus.
oh, and it knocked Mark Henry clear out through the ring onto the floor. Wait a minute. That is not what Sheamus wanted. How's Sheamus going to get Mark Henry back into the ring?
Yeah, major issue here for Sheamus.
Oh, brother. That Brogue Kick landed. It hit its mark. No pun intended. But now getting Mark back into the ring is going to be a job.
That's 400 plus pounds.
Oh, see if you can get him up there, Sheamus. And look at Mark Henry still with some life left in him.
Look at this, look at this, look at this. Front. Oh, Sheamus to the post.
Oh, man, and then
Driving Sheamus through the barricade.
did you see that, Cole? Mark Henry busted that entire barricade down with Sheamus' body.
Incredible. How do you stop Mark Henry? He's been a wrecking ball.
How does Sheamus survive what just happened to him? That may be it for Sheamus. I don't see how he can get back up and continue.
There's no way.
How much more? How much more are you willing to pay to win this match? This is unreal.
Just
A few more seconds, and this could end in the countout.
That's what I do. 8,
trying to get under his opponent's skin with this one.
9.
This is uncalled for. What's Mark Henry doing? Just trying to goad his opponent into making a mistake
He
here.
couldn't make it.
Mark Henry continues his domination with a big win over Sheamus.
Yeah, but you have to give Sheamus credit for stepping up. But there was just no stopping Mark Henry here tonight.